Okay, today we're here to talk about this. Doesn't look much, does it? But it's actually a really clever little tool. So this is the Gigglepin seal and bush tool for putting the seal and the bronze bush, so the bronze bush and the seal into 8274 and all Gigglepin winches. I know this is a problem that a lot of you guys are having out there, so let me just show you how simple this is. So here I've got a Gigglepin super housing. This is a direct replacement for the 8274. I've already fitted the main shaft, so I've done the hard work already. I've made sure that on the 7548 gear that the big step is facing out. Very important. Now, okay, let's have a look at this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the main shaft here. Just going to rotate this way, look, and you'll see that that gear is starting to come out of the housing. Then I'm going to take my bronze bush, just going to push that onto there like that to start it. Just going to wind that back a little, so now the bush can go in and so can the bearing. Take my tool, now inside here it's all the right diameters. I can just place that on there. Now before I do, I'm just going to show you this. We've got a depth mark, so that's telling me exactly how far I need to push this in. I'm going to get myself a noisy stick and sharp taps dead straight. And we are expecting some resistance, okay? Here we go, coming to the line, there we go. Now, on a Gigglepin housing, that's not so important because there is actually a stop in there already that the bearing cannot go past. But on an 8274 housing, like this, it can go all the way in. So that depth gauge is really important, and it just brings you down to exactly the right position so that you know that your bearing is in the correct place before we fit the seal. Now we'll get to the bit that all you guys are struggling with, and that is fitting the oil seal itself. It's not rocket science, but it just needs a little bit of thought. So what I'm going to do, okay, and you can do this, I would always do this before assembling, but it all depends whether it's an 8274 or it's an 80 series or 100 series. Okay, just going to turn that around and just allow that to come up. Now if I show you that, we can just see that the cam gear is now exposed. So I'll show you that again. So if I push that back, I'll slide that back in, see the cam gear is in there. It's the cam gear that operates the brake. We're just going to slide that out like that, okay, so it's exposed. And I'll show you why. If I just pop that down there, I'm going to take my seal. Now this is the bit I want to be sponsored by Snap-on for. I'm going to take the seal, I'm just going to hold that, flick that over the edge. I'm going to get my little snap-on screwdriver, other brands are available. I'm just going to pop that down over there like that. I'm just going to rotate it because it's easier for me to show you. And all I'm going to do is chase that seal round with my screwdriver, very carefully not to damage it. Put a little bit of load pressure on it there with my finger. Okay, and then we're just going to bring that round again. Just taking our time. Okay, I'm just taking my time with this one. Normally it goes in with one flick of the wrist, but as soon as you put a camera on there, of course it does something different, doesn't it? Okay, right. Now, I'm just going to straighten up my cam gear. I'm not going to drive it down because I want to leave that lip engaged, okay? But I do want it to go down when I'm fitting it. Again, going to take my tool. Going to take my noisy stick. Put that over the top. Sharp tap. And you can hear it go home. You heard that? There's a difference. Okay, and that is how we fit the oil seal to the main shaft on all Gigglepin winches and Warn 8274. Go get on it, get one of those, it does make your life easier. See you later.